Montana Full Circle is brought to you by Buffalo Bore Ammunition, Strictly Business, Leupold Optics, Slumberjack, CVA, Bergara, Bogpod, Caldwell, Tipton, Nanook, Heat Factory, Chef's Choice, Pete Ryer, Zenik, Western Waltons, Bitterroot Brewing, and Montana Department of Agriculture reminds you to educate yourself on the harmful effects of noxious weeds.
We got an antler down right here. No movement. I'm stoked.
Brett, you got an awesome bull, dude.
Yeah,
Good
super
food.
psyched. Yeah, gonna have elk in the freezer this year.
Nice girth to him, dude. He's got real good mass for a 2.5-year-old.
Yeah, healthy,
Beautiful
healthy
bull.
elk. We better get to work.
Let's get the work done and let's get some more down. You still
Heck
got
yeah.
a cow tag yet.
Still got a cow tag for down here.
This is probably what, one of 20 animals we've gotten together, or 20
Oh, yeah.
elk we've gotten together so far.
Yeah.
My buddy Brett and I have been hunting buddies for a long time. One of my favorite people to hunt with. I mean, we just get after it. And we have packed out tons of animals together. I can't even remember how many, but we've sure harvested and packed out a lot of critters together.
This thing weighs more than me, I'll put money on it. Feel the blood dripping down my back. Feeling of success.
Brett's got a great wife, Kayla. I've known her for a long time. They're a great couple to get out with. They love to get after it. They go mountain biking together. They go skiing together. Get out hunting whenever they can. And this past year, they finally had a beautiful child. And as being a new father, I've gone through the same thing. Your hunting days shorten up as soon as that child's born. It was no different here. Brett and I went from a hunting trip in the fall to a hunting day in the fall. He had one day to get out, so we were able to get after it.
Buffalo Bore Ammunition is premium grade ammunition. It is the most powerful and accurate ammunition made anywhere. Our loads are purpose designed. When the moment of need arises, you are prepared. We make the world's best self-defense pistol ammunition as well as hunting ammunition. Find us at your local retailer or factory direct at buffalobore.com.
We got up early in the morning, hiked up the mountain to our glassing point, and before we knew it, we were already staring at elk a couple miles away. It was one of those, we just had to get up there and sneak in as quick as we could.
We just glassed at least 3 or 4 legal bulls over here, quite a ways, but we're on French tracks to some other elk here, so it's good to finally be hunting with Brett again. We've been hunting together for years, and we can finally go get it done. So. Got one day I get out of jail free card, so stick on these French tracks for a little bit, but then we're gonna have to haul mud to get over there, probably about 2 miles away, so. But we can see antlers from here with binoculars. I think one of them looks like a pretty good bull. Today's the day. Let's make it happen, boys. Let's do it. We got a bull bedded down across the timber, about 5'12". Adam ranged him. Looks like a good bull. Go try to sneak around, get up on some rocks, get a little sniper. If we get to this middle ridge, it's gonna be a real easy shot. He's just hanging out, not worried. Adam glassed him from way far. Always a pleasure to
Once we knew we were getting close, we slowed down, stopped, got a quick drink, quick granola bar, put our layers back on, you know, and then that's when it's time to really slow down and start glassing. You just never want to get caught in your base layers when you're sneaking on an elk. It can get really cold in a hurry. As we were sneaking up on these elk, we finally glassed that bull, but the snow was so crunchy. It was tiptoeing, trying to from bare patch to bare patch, but that snow was crunchy. So once we figured out where he was, we had to back on out, and we just tiptoed our way out of there, staying out of sight and trying to be as quiet as we could. We had this one ridge between us and where the elk was, and we knew we had to sneak down to this rock outcrop to get set up. And at that point, we'd have a good shot at 200, 250, 300 yards. And sure enough, we worked our way down there, tiptoed and popped up and over. And wouldn't you know it, right exactly where that bull was laying was exactly where he still was, and we were in perfect range. It was one of those, the bull had been bedded for over an hour, and we knew he was not going to be moving. We had a perfect broadside bedded shot, and at that point, I see there's no reason not to take the shot. Brett and I have been shooting together forever. I know he's proficient with his weapon, and it was no problem to take that shot.
Just got a bull down right there.
He took a beautiful shot on that bull, and he was hit right away. Ended up going about 60 yards downhill, and he piled right up. It was awesome.
Oh man, great hunt. That was freaking amazing. Thank you, Adam.
6 point on the ground, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Come here, give me a big hug. Yeah, buddy. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Dude.
On the other side of misery, something amazing is waiting. Loophole, American to the core.
Looks like a 3-year-old 6 point. Nice bull, gonna be a good eater, and been hunting with Brett for many years, so it's great to be able to have him fill another tag with me. We packed out a lot of elk together, so we'll get to cutting. It's probably about 1 o'clock. Time to get to cutting and get out of here. We got about a 2.5-hour hike out of here, and you know, long hike out of here. So we'll get all the meat prepped, get as much meat out of here as we can, and get ready to come back in and pack out the rest tomorrow. So, yes.
We're heading over to check out this bull. Just got ourselves a bull. We can get down. Look at our history.
We
go
get her
hunting,
done.
and we get her done.
So I was excited when it was you and me to go hunting today.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, it's just you and I.
I know. Just the two of us.
He's a 6-by, man. He's a 3-year-old 6-point. Probably your second biggest bull, huh?
Yeah.
It's one of those things with Brett, whenever we go hunting, we're almost always successful, and it's because we just get after it, you know. We're not scared to slow down. We're getting away from the roads, getting away from all the people, and we just always get it done. And it's one of those where he knows how to hunt, and he knows how to make it happen.
Oh, yeah. Look at
Nice
that guy.
size.
Just a gorgeous little 3.5-year-old. That guy is optimal. Another quality Adam and Brett hunt. Adam glassed him from way across the drainage here. Nice little herd, couple bulls. Got over here, saw this guy, another elk, and snuck on him from 500 to 275. Got rested up on some gorgeous rocks. He was just bedded down, and was able to make the kill.
No, pretty good. Brett and I have been hunting together for, I guess it's been about 11 years now.
Yeah.
And man, we always seem to get lucky together. And today's no different. Had a beautiful stalk on these guys. We were on other elk tracks closer back to where we came from, but we knew these were here and they were more huntable because it's a lot more burn open over here. The other spot was just thick trees, you know. We figured if we couldn't get into them here, we'd hunt those this evening. But man, we did a great sneak, and there were 3 or 4 other bulls in here that I don't know where they went. We did see some tracks going down, but you know, it's just hard in this kind of area. Instead of trying to look for a group of 2, and we did the right thing. We got some meat for the house now, and yeah, man, get her packed out of here and get back to little Marlowe as quick as we can.
Yeah, the little baby, the wife is hanging out back. They're gonna be way excited.
Heck yeah, man. Congrats. Well, we got about a 2.5 hour hike out of here, so I think it's time to get them quartered up and start heading that way. We'll come back in tomorrow and get the rest of them. But beautiful bull, nice 3-year-old.
Beautiful.
Heck yeah, man. Another successful hunt
Yeah,
with Brett Erslev.
awesome hunt. Glassing.
Sweet sneak, and we had him at 520 yards bedded, but we actually had to drop down drainage, get into a little draw, come back up, and then sneak up to this other ridge. And we had him at like 275 yards. I mean, absolutely just perfect.
A lot better of a shot for me, at least. 500 yards. That's not really a good shot for me.
No, that's perfect. We did everything like you're supposed to. Worked out. The Raven's already ready for some food, so let's get these nice bloody and get after it. Congrats, bud.
Yeah.
Looking awesome.
Montana Full Circle is brought to you by Buffalo Bore Ammunition, strictly business, Loophole Optics, Slumberjack, CVA, Bergara, Bog Pod, Caldwell, Tipton, Nanook, Heat Factory, Chef's Choice, Pete Ryer, Zenick, Western Wall Tents, Bitterroot Brewing, and Montana Department of Agriculture reminds you to educate yourself on the harmful effects of noxious weeds.